Hello boys and girls, I hope you're ready for tonight's bedtime story because I know I am. And before we begin, I've got a little bit of a question for you. Do you know what type of animal my teddy is? That's right, it's a rabbit. And tonight's story has got animals that are very much like rabbits. They are hares. And our story is Guess How Much I Love You. And it's by a man called Sam McBratney and illustrated by Anita Jerome. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. "Oh, I don't think I could guess that," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "This much," said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms, look. "But I love you this much," he said. That is a lot, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I love you as high as I can reach," said Little Nut Brown Hare. "And I love you as high as I can reach," said Big Nut Brown Hare, stretching up as high as he could. Look at that. That is quite high, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and he reached up to the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to my toes," he said. What do you think is going to happen next? "And I love you all the way up to your toes," said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. My goodness, doesn't that look like fun? "I love you as high as I can hop," laughed Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. Look at him go. "But I love you as high as I can hop," said Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. "I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river," cried Little Nut Brown Hare. "I love you across the river and over the hills," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's very far away." "That's very far," thought Little Nut Brown Hare, and he was almost too sleepy to think any more. Then he looked out beyond the thorn bushes into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. "I love you right up to the moon," he said, and he closed his eyes. "Oh, that's far," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's very, very far." Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of comfy leaves. He leaned over and he kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, "I love you right up to the moon and back." The end. Isn't that a lovely story, boys and girls? And I hope you have a great sleep and a wonderful day tomorrow. Good night.